I was in debt of 5 million naira. You understand? I had a whole of mess. Point I had to got a petition by the EFCC.
Hello, you are welcome to the How and Why show. I am your host, Macauley Kings. Today's episode is going to be so inspiring and amazing, and that's because we have someone really amazing here. His name is Uforo Abia. Now, just for the records, I'd like to tell you a few things about Uforo Abia. Uforo Abia is a phenomenal photographer and also a very profitable forex trader with records that are totally amazing. Okay, so imagine someone he has flipped about $7 to $2,000 and so many other records like that. And of course, in his photography career, he has photographed celebrities like Prudence, Vicky James, and the likes. And guess what? We have him right here on the show with me. Welcome, Uforo Abia.
Michael.
It's so good to have you here. So, having to know about you, I know about you personally, and I've, of course, read a few things about you. I find you really interesting. Of course, that's why you're here on the show. So, I'd like you to talk to me. Tell me, how how are you able to get to this point? What it is like in your mind? How do you think? What pushes you? What inspires you every day to be able to attain this great feat?
So what has actually helped me, what has actually given me determination, what has actually given me a whole lot of motivation has just been me finding my purpose. You get, and going for what I actually want. And focus per se, you understand? Being focused on a particular thing, not jumping around, you actually focus to one thing. If you're sticking your mind to, okay, I want to achieve so goals by the end of the month in photography, I know that I'll focus on achieving so goals. Maybe probably I want to photograph 10 clients by the end of the month. I need to photograph 10 clients by the end of the month. And how do I get that done? So I have this focus in my head, you get, and I do everything possible to actually work towards this and achieve it.
Beautiful. So, last 2 years, did you see yourself where you are now? Tell us about how you were last 2 years, or maybe let's say last 3 years. Where were you and where are you now? And okay, what's really the difference? How do you feel about it?
Okay, I would say it's been a crazy one, but my last 3 years from now, it was actually very tough. It was actually very crazy. Now, last 3 years was when I was a Pico entrepreneur. Yes, I think that was when I finished secondary school. Yeah, I finished secondary school. Last 3 years, yeah, last 3 years. That's very crazy, right? So I finished secondary school last 3 years, and before graduating from secondary school, I had already started photographing. Photography is something that I've done out of passion. Yeah, I'm still doing it out of passion right now. Beautiful. Yeah, so I started photography since when I was in school. So I've already planned out I had a blueprint of what I'm going to do once I'm done with secondary school. Probably if I don't get admission, if I get admission, I had everything planned out. Yes, sure you get. So once I was done with school, I had to go for the editing course in a studio, we call it penny like that. When I was being taught the whole editing stuff, you get, I came online, I found out someone that was very interesting that I take as my mentor and someone I look up to. I think his name was Dalmark Impression, you get. So I love this whole editing, the whole brown tools and all of that. So I told myself that I'll do whatsoever it takes to reach out to this guy to help me, teach me his part of editing. So I think I told my dad about it because I was slow under the care of my dad and my mom. So I told my dad and mom about it, and they were like, they are not cool with the whole idea that I'm just done with school. That who do I know in you? Where do I want to go still and all of that?
Okay, so your dad or they weren't really
To his support at that time. So they saw my whole determination that I even want to go. They didn't even give any financial support. I had to probably sold my phone that time.
you sold your
They sold my phone. A small item that time. I sold around 40,000 naira to come lean from Dalmark Impression. Yeah, as at that time. Your question asked me where did I see myself 2 years ago. So I had a blueprint of what I wanted to do. You understand? I had everything mapped out, had everything that I was going to do, and I actually went towards it and I achieved whatsoever I had to do. So 2 years backwards, I saw myself at where I am today because I know that I'm actually going to achieve whatsoever.
But did you know it was going to be this soon? Because, see, a lot of persons have been in photography for a long time. and they're not where you are at the moment. Just so you know, Uforo has had the opportunity to capture, like I said initially, some celebrities. So you're just in 3 years. So would you say it was part of the plan that okay, by this time you're gonna be always big?
So I feel if you're actually determined, there are some doors that will open on their own when you're actually determined to do whatsoever you do. When you put in so much effort into a craft that you actually have passion to it, you get doors will open on its own. You don't really need to chase after it. You understand? So I think when I came to you understand, I was so eager to make it very fast. You understand? I was so eager to make it very fast. In the sense that I think the studio that Bamack Impression was staying was at Oman Road at Timber Junction. I was always trekking from Equal Penny Road. I don't know, you should see the distance, right? So I would trek there because at that time, the early weeks, I did not have transport to come to work. You understand? You had it. So, and I'm someone that I socialize with everyone. I tell everyone about my crafts because if you're passionate about something, you talk about it. You advertise your business.
That story is fiery. So things like you started learning photography when you were still in secondary school, and immediately after you graduated, you had to go for an upgrade class with DMI, and then you at times had to trek from where you were quite a distance to the studio, and you sold your phone to enroll for an upgrade class. That was amazing, really inspiring. Okay, so your feat so far, um, Uforo has one of the most beautiful content houses in Uyo, a beautiful place, okay? And then how how are you able to get the gigs you get, especially with celebrities? How how did they find you? How are you able to get those jobs?
Now, as per the celebrities part, now one thing about not really not only boils down to photography, right? One thing about any business that you're doing that you get to a stage whereby you now have these celebrities patronage is that you start from the little people around you. You get you give them excellence in whatsoever you're doing. You understand? Once you put out excellence there, and a few three people knows about that, you're actually excellent in what you do. Understand? That's how it starts. So you get to see that one person refers you to another person. It tells you that Ufo is very good. Ufo delivers under 2 days. Ufo doesn't delay his pictures. Ufo gives you top-notch editing. It starts like that. It diverts around. You understand? Very soon you don't know who is who. You understand? All you need is someone to mention your name to somebody. You understand? So all the celebrities and all of that is my name was mentioned to them. You understand? So as from you need someone to mention your name to somebody. Yeah. And before it gets to that stage, you need to put out what's excellent living. You need to put out something very unique that people are not really doing. You understand? So there was someone knows that that guy he doesn't delays my pictures. He delivers me when I meet them. If he says he's going to give me 6 p.m. by Monday, he's giving it to me 6 p.m. by Monday. It all takes someone to mention your name to particular set of people. Understand? So all you need there is just put out an excellent work. You get try as much as possible to give 90% excellence to your customers or your clients, and you get to see that they keep mentioning your name to people. I won't see someone that is very good, and my friend is not asking me, "Oh, who probably made this for you?" And I will not mention it to them. Do you understand? So that's how business is being done, especially when you are upcoming, yeah, where you don't have that whole visibility and all of that.
Beautiful. All right, let's get a bit. Let's talk about forex trading.
Okay.
Remarkable figures out there. So, how did you start forex trading?
Uh,
How did you start forex trading?
Forex trading. How I started forex trading? Okay, I think forex trading. I found out about forex. No, I found out about forex out of frustration. Okay, you understand? Now, like I said earlier on, when I came into you as a photographer, I didn't really have that much. So I was actually broke and very, very, very down. So I think I came online, I did some research on how to make money legally because I was someone who is brought up from a very good Christian home. So we are out of making money illegally and all of that. So I found out about drop shipping. I started drop shipping, but on the long run, it wasn't working. Then I found out about a whole lot of things, crypto, till I found out about forex. Then I now found out someone who was doing forex very well in New York, and the person was actually very good. I was not like so people are actually making money from this. Then that means I can actually do it. So I think I reached out to the guy. I told the guy I want to learn forex. What does it take to learn forex. He told me that okay, he charges about $150. It was already discouraging to me, but something you're determined. You get as once he told me it's $150. I went back to my bed. I said, okay, what do I do to probably make this raise $150 to learn forex? Then I think I reached out to him again. I told him that is that's the best he can do. He can probably beat it down for me that I'm probably a student and I'm struggling and all of that. And I think he beats it down to 100K. He said I should pay 100K that I will come to the office and start in. So I think I had to do some menial jobs in photography, retouch for some people. And I got 100K and I paid the guy and I started learning forex. And this is in my year one in school. And I started school this time.
I'm sorry to ask, how old were you when you started forex and also photography?
Okay, I think still under my 20s, under 20, under 20.
And you were still under 20s now.
Look, yeah, that is that crazy. So my year one, I learned started learning forex, and I think I told a couple of my colleagues then that they should come join me. Let's go learn the whole forex stuff and all of that. But I feel they were really picking the idea, so I just did I did my thing alone. I was always trekking from school to Barracks Road because the place was at Barracks Road. There's no buses or keke that enters Barracks Road. So I was always going to Barracks Road to learn every day. And I was always learning morning, day, and night. I was always actually going from school to this his office to learn the whole forex stuff. But when I was actually done with the whole forex learning process and all of that, I had to still put in a whole lot of effort to probably make myself better day by day. And people feel forex is something that you can actually do at once and probably make money instantly. It's a process, it's a life journey. You get as time goes on, you grow. As time goes on, you grow. As time goes on, you grow. It's not something you do, you want to put money now and you make money instant. It takes a whole lot of skill, it takes a whole lot of knowledge to actually make money from the market, because the market's there is not for you to come and make money. It's for them to get the money from you. So it takes a whole knowledge, understand, to make money out from the forex markets here.
Okay, so this is not going to be too generic. It's not going to be for maybe the general audience. So you'll be speaking directly to forex traders now. So I want to know, tell us about the figures you've made, and maybe the first one. How did you feel when you made it? The first crazy figure. I've heard of $7 to $2,000. Crazy. So just talk to us about it.
Okay, so the first crazy figure I made was actually life changing, because before I made that figure, I think it was $2,000 to $3,000 that time. I was in debt of 5 million naira. You understand? I had a whole of mess because of the way
You were in debt.
yeah, 5 million naira, 5 billion debt. Wow. Now I'm someone that I didn't have nothing to my name and all of that. I think I just made a silly mistake, getting money from people to trade from all over around, and it amounted to a whole lot of debt, and it was actually very, very challenging. Until the point that I had to got petitioned by the EFCC, because they felt I was actually doing a scam, getting people money, and I was not returning to them. So I was petitioned by the EFCC, and it was very, very crazy. But 2 days to me being, because I was called upon, but 2 days to that day, wow, I went to church and I asked God to do his thing, that I should just probably help me, understand. And I funded my I did a photo shoot and I was paid, was it 10K for plenty pictures, and I funded that money into my forex account, and I just told God that he should just help me. So I think that's when I now flicked that money to about more than 5 million. I was able to pay off the fare. So it was actually a very, very exciting experience, making it.
Wait, calm down. 10,000 naira.
Yeah. Behind it was about, I don't know, the
Your last cash.
that's my last card.
Your last card. And you funded your forex trading account. You like asking God, just do your.
If I perish. So I did God split to more than 5 million barrels. So I was able to pay all the debts at once, and I had extra 1 million remaining for me to start up my life, because I saw the system I was doing to touch, they got it from me, everything. I was down to 0. So that's how God helped me. And from there, it's been grace to grace.
So after that, you had to flee. You flicked more tech.
That's a whole lot. $9 to around 2,000, and you're still flipping to today. That's the power of the skill.
Yeah, there is a notion out there. A lot of persons say forex is a no-go area, that it's scam, it doesn't work, you can't be profitable in forex. Would you say they're not saying the truth. What can you say about that? Can someone truly be profitable in forex trading?
No, it doesn't really boils down to forex trading. Though everything just has to do with the mind. If you've configured your mind that this will actually work for me, it will work for you. It's not linked to forex. Now there's some people will tell you that I've done barbing salon business, it's not working. I'm doing tailoring, it's not working. But if you check it out, we have people that are doing it well and they're making millions of naira, they're making hundreds of millions. You get, so it all boils down to mindset. The same thing with forex. You get, you won't want to come with the idea that once you're entering forex, you want to start making money. No, you understand? Because if you're coming with that idea, you will cry. You understand? You will cry. So it all boils down to the mindset. Understand? It will be easy. It's not meant to be easy. You get. But if you're persistent enough, if you can persevere enough, you would actually get down to the tunnel and see the whole bit about the whole stuff. But what it takes is just mindset. If you will throw your mind that, okay, probably I want to succeed in forex, I want to be profitable. If one or two people are doing it and you see it that one or two people are doing it, you take them as what? Your idol, take them as someone that you're looking up to. Then you tell yourself immediately that I would get to this stage one day. And before you know it, 1 or 2, 3 years, you're there already.
Okay, so if you have that's amazing. That's amazing. So it all boils down to mindset.
It all boils down to mindset.
If you have someone now that wants to venture into forex from scratch, maybe after the person have heard your story and the person is like, okay, so since this person is able to do it, I think I can do it. What would you advise the person? What are the practical steps the person should take? How should the person think to be able to at least achieve success?
Now, if you want to start forex trading, the particular steps I feel, or from my experience, you should take is one, you need to get a skill that is paying you already. You understand? Yeah, you need to get a skill that is paying you already.
Forex shouldn't be the only thing.
Yeah, forex shouldn't be the only thing. You're taking you're carrying forex to add to something. You understand? That's what I actually did, because when I was doing forex, I was always carrying the little money I was making from photography, we putting it to forex. Although those money I was always blowing. Usually it was crazy. But what I'm trying to say is, if you want to start forex trading, right, you don't want to start forex trading as your first business or first money. Forex trading is an online stuff that you're making money online. So you want to side hustle, like a side hustle. So you want to have probably a skill you're doing first that is actually giving you a little money, because that's the money you'll be using to actually, because forex is capital intensive business. You're using money to make money. And it's not like graphics design that you just stay on your system and you're working as one is paying you all with 3. Understand? This is forex. You're using money to make money. You need to have something you're doing by your side to carry money and put and make money. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to find a mentor, right? You want to get a mentor that will mentor you how to do it very, very well. And this mentor will tell you what to do, will guide you through your process and actually see you through to your goal. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to persevere as much as you can.
Work on your mind.
Yeah, work on your mindset, work on your psychology. There are people in forex that it took them 3 years till they got their first 1 million. There are people in forex that it took them 6 months till they got their first 1 million. So you don't know what your story can be. You don't know when that young beautiful day will be yours. So if you're perseverance enough, you will actually get there.
Wow. So the first thing is that you get a job or something else that you're making money from. Forex shouldn't be just what you do.
Yeah.
And the next thing is that you should get a mentor, someone to guide you, someone to sit you down and say, okay, follow these steps. And the third thing is that you have to work on your psychology.
Yeah.
Work on your mindset, okay? You have to be patient with the process and all of that. This is really beautiful. I think I have a few more questions for you. Okay, maybe just one more. Tell us, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Where do you see yourself? Where I see myself in the next 5 years. Now, this is supposed to be private, but I'll say it out now. Okay, where I see myself in the next 5 years is, now I'm someone that I love diversification. You get, I want to diversify. I want to do a lot of business as much as possible as I can, because money must be made. Now, I'm seeing myself as the next 5 years as a very big business entrepreneur, right? Someone who owns agriculture, or I want to venture more into agriculture, more into food business and all of that. So what I see myself in the next 5 years is with determination, business type. Boom.
So good to have you in the show. So good to have you on the show, Uforo. Thank you so much for your time. So you've heard everything. That is Uforo, the phenomenal Uforo. Uforo is under 20 and he has done a lot of things in the photography space. You can call him a successful, or yeah, a successful photographer, and also in forex trading space. He's a very profitable forex trader. So you've heard a lot about his mind, and I hope this is inspiring to you. Please say one thing to the viewers. Tell them about uh what do you want them to do. Just ask them to follow us. Ask them to our channel.
Okay, what? So before we end the show, one thing I will let you guys know is anything you put your mind to do, right? Anything you're determined to do, all you just need to do is have a blueprint of what you actually want to do. You understand? If you're telling yourself that you want to achieve this and this by the month end, what are the possible ways? What are the things I'm putting in to achieve these possible things by the end of the month? Give yourself realistic goals. Now, those are divided into three different parts, right? What to give yourself the weekly goal, probably start with the daily goal, give yourself the weekly goal, give yourself the monthly goal, and give yourself the yearly goal. You understand? And do a little of self-assessment. Assess yourself from time to time. How far have I gone? Am I lazy about this goal? Do I procrastinate a lot? Assess yourself a whole lot. You get. Then apart from that, what else we need to do is that you need to pray as much as possible, because prayer is the key. You get. Put God in whatever you're doing. You get. If you're not serving God, that means you haven't actually you're serving. But all you need to do is that you put God first in whatever you will do, and we'll see your life will elevate and elevate and elevate and elevate. So hit the follow button, subscribe to the channel, and also see, and turn on notifications. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So you just listen to Uforo. This is the How and Why show, and it's a great opportunity to be your host. It's a great privilege, rather, to be your host. Please do well to like our post, follow our post on all of the social media, and of course, if you're watching us on YouTube, do well to subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next episode.